Hey, Team Impact. We're getting started with our new unit, equations and inequalities. I just put this cover page on it, so hopefully that'll help it keep it safe. But anyway, we're going to get started with some simple one-step equations today. And then tomorrow we're going to get into one-step equations with multiplication and division. So I just have key there. Yours will be a little bit different. So anyway, if you're absent, you're checking this video out. Let's get into this thing. Let's go ahead and flip the page over. And what I've done here is I've augmented it a little bit. I've taken a couple of the other pages out from the normal packet because I didn't like them. And, these first two lessons aren't too bad at all. Day 3 will be a little bit more of a challenge because we're getting into two-step equations here. But anyway, so what we're going to do today is, and I'm just going to kind of guide through with you on these ones right here. But I would ask that we do all 1 through 12 here. And we always show our work, and we're always going to balance beam. And if you don't show your balance beam in your work, you're not going to get credit. Okay, because I know a lot of these we can do mentally, so we can, right? All right, so the first thing I ask myself is 9 plus b equals 14. Well, I know the answer is 5, but math is about proving things. And let's go ahead. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is draw a balance beam, and we're going to do the inverse operation. I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. On the left side, what's left is the letter b, the variable. On the right side, I have a constant or a number. 14 minus 9 is 5. So we've proved that, and I circle my answer. Okay? Just be clean with your work. Next one up, balance beam. We're going to subtract 9. We're going to subtract 9. R is going to come down. 16 minus 9, again, is a very simple answer of 7. Okay? No problems. Shouldn't be. We shouldn't need a calculator for this. T plus 1 and 2 tenths equals 3 and 4 tenths. So let's go ahead and balance beam, and let's subtract 1 and 2 tenths. Subtract 1 and 2 tenths. T is left over here, and you'll notice I put a little swoosh on my T. And if I subtract these, I end up with 2 and 2 tenths. Make sure it's a 2 tenths. Okay, no different. We're into fractions, decimals, or whole numbers, or integers, however you want to look at it. I'm still balance beaming. I'm still going to subtract a fourth and get 0. What's left? My variable would be. I'm going to subtract a fourth here. Now, adding and subtracting fractions. Been a while since we did this, but we subtract the numerators and the denominator is going to remain the same. 3 minus 1 is 2. B equals 2/4, which will go down to 1/2. Okay, so that's what you're getting into today here. You're going to end up doing 2, 5, 8, and you're going to bang those ones out here, all right, on this page. Once you're done with that, you're going to jump to the next page, which I'm going to go ahead and flip and go ahead now and take a look at it. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the first column, 1, 4, 7, and 10. Okay. Subtraction equations. And what we're going to do here is perform the addition property of equality. And that essentially just means that we're going to balance beam. We're going to add 5 or add 5 to both sides, or add 1 and 2 tenths. All right. We always add the side with the variable. We want to isolate the variable. The variable needs to be by itself. So I'm going to balance beam. I'm going to add 5. What you have to understand is this is actually a negative 5. We've been working with integers last week, so this should be pretty fluid with you. But if I add 5, I end up with 0. Negative 5 plus 5 gets me back to 0. H comes down. If I add 5 here, I end up with 9, and I want to circle it up. H is 9. Number 4, I'm going to balance beam. C minus 5. All right, 6 is C minus 5 is how that would be read. So we want to add 5 again and add 5 again here. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0. C comes down. The value is 11. Next one up is number 7. Y minus 1 and 2 tenths. We're going to balance beam. We're going to add 1 2/10. We're going to add 1 2/10. Y equals 8 and 2 is 10. Carry the 1, 4, 5, and 6. Add our decimal equals 6. Again, look at the work. Look how I'm keeping it nice and tight. And look how I'm circling my final answer. The last one I'm actually going to do with you together is number 10. Okay, we're going to balance beam and we're going to add a 12th, which takes us to 0. What's left is D. I'm going to add a 12th. Now, again, adding and subtracting fractions, we need like denominators or bottom numbers. The bottom number is going to remain the same. The top number we're going to add and get 6/12. Well, that certainly can be reduced to 1/2, and we're in good shape. Okay? So these fractions, again, have like denominators over here. You're going to have to figure it out, all right, working on that. But anyway, what I would ask you to do here is the rest of these. Balance beam, circle your answer. If you don't show your work, you're not going to get credit. So good luck. So it looks like you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 problems tonight. All right, guys, take care.